Yes. No, of course I will. Yeah, it's the least I can do. Yeah. Sure, all right, I'll talk to you later.
Vanessa.
Oh. Hi, honey. Good morning.
Hardly.
Oh. What do you mean?
You've been here all night.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't much fun.
I know you're upset about Michael's death.
Yeah, but it's good I can be here.
And not at home?
Oh, well, it's just so good to keep busy, you know. You know, that was on the... Cassie just called me on the phone, and she asked if I would send Michael's personal effects home to his mother.
Well, yeah, sure. I'll help you. We'll do it together. Of course.
Okay. I feel terrible. You know, I'm alive because of him. Because when I was so sick, he made me fight. You know, he made me really fight for my life. I couldn't do that for him.
I know.
He was such a good man, kind man. And to have him die like that, it's horrible. But I am going to get some vindication for him. I owe him that much, at least.
I think Michael would be the first one to say that you didn't know him anything, Vanessa.
It was Vicki. It was Vicki. She was the one who betrayed him. She stole his research. She used him. She took all his life's work, and she used it in a terrible way, and he was ashamed, and that's why he tried to destroy the lab. That's why. If he hadn't have met her, if he had
Vanessa,
never...
There's always Alan. And wherever Alan is, there's trouble, which is exactly why I can't imagine why you're wanting to work here right now.
That's why I have to work here. That's exactly why I have to. My father helped start this company. And look what's going on here. I hate it. I hate it. It's a desecration to his memory, and it is going to stop right now. I'm starting with Vicki. I may not have been able to prevent Michael's death, but I can make her pay big time. Vicki sold him down the river. She betrayed him. She took his life work, and she used it for her own gain. And because of her greed, we lost a really wonderful man. Not that I didn't let him slip through the cracks.
What do you mean?
Well, I just didn't really have much time for him in my life, did I? I keep thinking that if he could have talked to me, then maybe you and I could have had some fun with him, talked about nice things in his life instead of helping to arrange for his...
Look. Come home with me. Hold your baby girl. Vanessa, when I hold her and I look into her eyes, nothing else in the world matters.
I can't right now. I want to hold on to some of this anger because I'm going to need it. If I'm going to vindicate his memory, I'm going to need it. Matt.
Okay, I'll go home then.
Matt.
Yeah.
This is something that I have to do, and I promise you I'll be home early. I will.
See ya.
Mrs. Reardon?
Yes?
This just came for you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I've been waiting for that. Thanks. Okay, Alan. Let's see what you make of this.
biggest mistake I ever made was coming to you in good faith, thinking you could be a decent human being.
Well, I don't know which one of you is the bigger liar. Let's start with you, Vicki. Why don't you tell us why you're really here in Springfield?
What are you talking about, Vanessa?
Oh, well, I had a little suspicion that things weren't right, so I did some digging on my own, and my suspicions were right on the money.
No, don't do this, Vanessa, please.
Secrets can be very dangerous things, and yours certainly was. It caused Michael's death.
I want you to get out of here.
Oh, now, Alan, is that any way to treat family?
You want revenge from Michael, I understand that, but do not do this.
Wait, Vicki, revenge? What are you talking about?
Alan, meet your niece.
My what?
Oh, yes. Vicki is every bit as much of a Spaulding as you are.
Get out of here, Vicki.
Oh, Alan, is that any way to treat family?
You want revenge from Michael, I can understand that, but do not do this.
What are you talking about?
Alan, meet your niece.
My what?
Oh, yes, Vicki is every bit as much of a Spaulding as you are. Read it and weep.
What is this?
Official documents. Take a look. Passport, birth certificate, even fingerprints. You see, Vicki here is your father's granddaughter. Brandon married Sharina, who begat Victoria, who begat Vicki.
This is impossible.
Oh, no, it's not. The proof is right there. This woman is a Spaulding. Or even worse.
Don't think for 1 minute that I don't know what you're up to. You found out about the Spauldings in Barbados, and you're trying to take advantage of it.
Don't you dare go there. Don't even think about
Vicki,
it.
are nothing more than a con artist.
Alan, this is no con.
I am exactly who Vanessa says I am. I am Brandon's Spaulding's granddaughter.
No, you are a lab rat who came and begged me for a job.
Look, this is not the way I planned to tell you, but some people just couldn't keep their mouths shut.
It was time, Vicki.
This is my life, Vanessa. It was my decision when and how to announce myself.
No, not anymore.
You know, you pretend to be so broken up about Michael's death, yet you seem to have all the time in the world to dig around in my life and get in my face.
You killed him. Don't you even mention his name.
You don't think I cared about Michael?
No, you didn't care about him. All you cared about is the money.
You may know a little something about my background, Vanessa, but you don't know a damn thing about who I am or what I'm after.
I think I do.
Even if you are who you say you are, I'm not giving you a dime.
Of you may think this was never just about the money.
Then why did you come all the way to Springfield and lie about your background?
I am neither an idiot or a fool. These kinds of things need to be handled carefully.
Oh, spoken like a true Spaulding. Why use the front door when you can use the back?
I had a plan. I knew what I was doing.
Ah, I think that's the truth.
I wanted to study the situation, get to know Alan, and...
And what?
This is none of your business.
Tell me, Vicki, what's your plan? Are you going to fight Philip for a position in the company, or are you going to settle for a large chunk of cash?
You seem to know it all, Vanessa. What do you think?
Either one would be just fine in this family that you're so eager to claim.
Stop it. The only thing I'm going to give Vicki, whatever your last name is an escort to the door.
It's Spaulding. Vicki Spaulding. You got the proof right there, Alan.
Yes, and you've got legs, so let's go to the door.
Get your hands off.
I want you to leave now.
I don't give a damn what you want. Nobody, and I said nobody, tosses me out of the house my grandfather built. Not even his own son. I have as much right to be here as you do, Alan. And in case you've forgotten, your father loved my mother and my grandmother very much. He made certain they were well taken care of in his will.
Key word, well taken care of. Now go, Vicki.
He had no intention of cutting us off, and you know that.
I know that your mother renounced the family and her claim to the family fortune. Now, if you've got a problem with that, you'd better take it up with your mother.
I think she already has.
I am not going to suffer because of your mother's stupid mistakes. Do you understand that?
My mother gave up everything because of you, Alan. she knew from your father what kind of despicable human being you'd become. And she wanted nothing to do with you or anything you stand for.
Good point, Vicki.
Stay out of this, Vanessa.
You know, you hear kids having stories about the big bad wolf. But I heard stories about you, Alan. And let me tell you, I did not sleep at night.
Whatever you heard were obviously over-exaggerated terms from the misfit relatives. That's what.
No, I don't think so. And neither did my grandfather. Because I know for a fact he lamented the way you turned out until the day he died.
You have no idea. You know nothing about this family. And Brandon Spaulding was far from perfect. And for you to idolize him is ridiculous.
No, I know he was a powerful man. And I know the kind of hard choices he had to make. But I also know he had a heart, Alan.
Heart? A heart? Is that what you call it?
Yes, he was a good and decent human being who made sure that everyone was treated fairly. Look, I only intend to claim what was ours to begin with.
Yes, and that is nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I'm afraid not, Alan. You see, it's time to make room for the next generation of Spaulding.
Oh, and is that you, I suppose, Vicki, huh?
You can either move over gracefully or not. I am fully prepared for both.
I'm not going to pay a damn thing to you.
You're forgetting something. Brandon's blood courses through these veins.
I don't care if gasoline coursed through those veins, Vicki.
You could never best your own father, Alan. The same holds true for me.
I think you've met your match, Alan.
Really? We'll see about that, Vanessa.
What are you doing?
Oh, I think he's calling his winged monkeys.
Hello, security. I want to report a disturbance.
Oh, please, Alan, this is hardly a disturbance. Put down the phone. I'm leaving.
Yes,
Oh,
you are leaving.
Vanessa, I can't hardly wait to start working with you.
Did you enjoy that little family squabble? Did it make you happy?
Oh, somewhat. You forget I grew up watching your family squabble, Alan.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, that's all going to end.
Is that so?
Yes, because you're fired.
I'm fired? I don't think so.
Oh, Vanessa, I could tear up your contract in a second.
I don't need a contract. I saw everything. I know everything, remember?
Is that a threat?
You can call it what you like, Alan. But if I hear one more thing about my being fired, I will bury you under the worst publicity you have ever seen, which in your case is quite bad.
You couldn't, Vanessa.
Oh, yes, I could. And I'm putting you under notice. I hold you personally responsible for Michael's death.
No, I'm not the man that brought the bomb to Spaulding Lab.
If you mention my being dismissed one more time, I will blow up more than a lab. Do you understand me? Good. I'll see you bright and early in the morning.
You're not going to get away with this, Vanessa.
Alan, if you want me, I'm in the corner office on the executive floor, and I'm going to be working there full time. So I would like a couch, leather, light-toned. Thank you.
This is blackmail, pure and simple.
Call it whatever you want. I'm going to be around for a long time, so get used to it.